In today's video, I'll be testing this controller. This controller I bought on AliExpress for less than $5, this USB controller. This looks kind of like a PlayStation 2 controller. As you can see, it has an analog button. An analog button is to use the analog sticks, as you can see, those things. And this is just a regular wired PlayStation 2 clone controller, basically. There's no descriptions or anything like that. There's no brand. This is just a generic controller. But the format of this controller is the same as the other controllers that I have. This is a PlayStation 4 controller. This is a Sony PlayStation 4 controller. I bought this about 2 years ago in 2022. Paid about $59.99 plus tax for this controller. And it feels pretty good. The quality is very good. And I have this controller, which I got with my PlayStation 3 back in 2006. This actually came with the PlayStation PlayStation 3 video game console that I bought. It only came with one controller, and this is the only controller that I have for the PlayStation 3. As you can see, that's the controller. It's called a 6-axis controller. You could buy a refurbished one for maybe about anywhere from $40 to $30. It's very light. This one does not have the rumble pack in it, so it's as light as this controller. It's about the same weight as this generic controller. And this is a Logitech F310 controller that I got. I think I got this back in 2006 or something. It was a very long time ago. As you can see, that's the Logitech controller, the F310. I think I paid maybe about $20 for this back in 2006. You could buy a new one for maybe about the same price or a little bit less even today. I think that is a pretty good controller. The feel of this controller is pretty good. It's I think the quality of the plastic is good. It has a pretty good heft to it. So I do the shake test with the controller to see how you could hear that. For Logitech F310. This is the PlayStation 4 controller. Not much of a you cannot hear a lot of sounds when you do that. This is the PlayStation 3 controller, Sony PlayStation 3. Not a lot of sounds either. This is the inexpensive generic one. It's very loose, as you can hear. Nevertheless, I will test this out and see how it is. How good the quality is in relation to gameplay. So I will be showing you that in the next part of this video. Okay, so now I started my video game console, and I want to see how well this does. I'll play some NES games. The controller is already set up, but I'll show you how to set it up. So before you do this, press the analog button on the controller. You'll need to do this to bind the analog controls. If you don't do that, then you're not going to be able to bind the analog controls like I just did. And select for that. That worked pretty well. I didn't have any problem with it. Play 2 more levels. Okay, let's try another game. Now I'm using the analog stick. You can use analog also, or you can use a D-pad. But I'm just testing out the analog stick right now. Now switch back to D-pad. Okay, that ran pretty good. No problems there.
Mine.
this island is still crawling with bogeys. Rookie, I'm gonna make you eat those words. Skull Leader calling Wolf.
That ran pretty good. No problems with this controller. that ran pretty good, no problems. The D-pad is a little bit stiff. That's the only critique that I have about it. Other than that, it works. It works well for the most part for a controller that costs less than $5. It's not bad. I don't have anything bad to say about it. But the quality of the materials is not as good as a more premium controller. That's about the only thing that I have to say about it. If you're interested in getting one for yourself, I'll leave it in the video descriptions below, and thank you for watching.